Building a lean and mean physique has literally changed my life in pretty much every single metric you can think of. In terms of confidence, I went from a scrawny little Indian kid to this, not bad. In terms of finances, I was broke 2 years ago, thousands of pounds in debt, to now have my own online business. And number 3, socially. I was introverted, struggled to make friends. Now I have people around me that are in business, that are in sick shape, proper mindset, a good circle of people around me, right? I'm going to talk about 4 reasons why this transformation occurred so you can actually take away and apply it as well. So number 1 is the compound effect. As I was developing into actually trying to enhance my life and sort stuff out, I had the vision of, getting into really good shape and building a sick physique. So that means I have to make a lot of lifestyle shifts. I had to get my sleep in check, I had to eat better, I had to sleep better, I had to work harder, manage my time, and one thing led to another. And I found that as I was getting in better shape, I had more time freed up. So with that free time, I started reading more, started getting on a journey of self-improvement, studying a little bit about what this business thing was. So I remember that in my final year, while everyone was struggling with managing time with uni, I was waking up in the morning at 5:30, went to gym, came back, then I'd smash out my dissertation for about a couple of hours, then I'd be pretty much done for the day by like 1 PM. So I had all this extra time until 10 to do whatever I wanted. So I started writing. So I started learning about how to write. Started writing blogs, for example. Made my first website, learned how to build websites and stuff. Now, one positive decision of trying to get in shape led to more other good decisions coming down the line. But you won't know what those other good decisions are until you've taken the first step. The problem that most people face is they try to string out this full journey in their head, this narrative of how things are going to work. But no, it doesn't go like that. You need to take the first step first, and then the other doors will open up. And that's how compounding works. Don't try to plan ahead now. Just focus on what you've got. Bang it out, get in sick shape, and throughout that journey, other doors will start to open up. Number 2 is character traits, and this is my favourite point. I want you to literally listen to this part and just click off. I don't even care if you watch the rest of the video. Listen to this very carefully. In order to build and maintain a lean and mean physique, this is what you need. You need discipline, you need consistency, you need good time management, you need a mindset of abundance, you need trial and error, right? You need to learn how to build a routine. Now, these are now materials you have in your locker, and you have built a building. Just think you're an architect for a moment, right? Now let's talk about what it took for me to build a business. Discipline, consistency, abundance mindset, routine, time management. What you find is the materials it takes for you to build and maintain a solid physique is the exact same materials it takes for you to build a business or succeed in a career, whatever it is. All you have to do is rearrange the materials to build a different building. These are now your character traits. They become a part of who you are. So it was so much easier for me to apply myself because I've already built a building already. How many people do you know that have a lean, good physique and have maintained it for over 5-6 years? Probably less than the number on this hand, right? Now that's the game. If you can do that, then you can pretty much apply yourself to anything. And if you're like me as well, certain situations unlock certain character traits. So if you're in school, I remember like when I went to grammar school, right, there were loads of smart guys in there who knew exactly what they wanted to be: dentist, doctor, XYZ. All these guys could unlock those character traits through their studies or academic work or whatever, right? I was not one of those guys. I literally got called in to school. My head of year called my parents in 2 months before my A-level exams, telling them my attendance was horrendous because I was just skiving school, right? I just wasn't going in. I was sleeping, going to Costa, whatever. But my brain just didn't work academically. It didn't fire up those character traits like a lot of natural scholarly people might be like. For me, I found discipline when I started working out. When I started building a good physique and enhancing it and focusing on that journey, that's when I unlocked those character traits. I'm telling you this because you could be in a similar place to me. You might have tried to study, you might have tried to do this, tried to do that, but you just can't stay consistent. So for you, it might be similar to me where you unlock those character traits by getting in shape and maintaining it. And that is your gateway to all the other good shit that comes in your life. Number 3 is your environment, right? As I transitioned from being a degenerate in university to actually having a better lifestyle for me, I realized that the people and the surroundings that I have to change, right? I couldn't no longer be up till 1-2 o'clock in the morning dancing around in some club. I had to come home and sleep because I had a training session the next morning. That's how my mind works. So I was like, right, well, what's more important to me? This or getting in shape? Boom, getting in shape. Then the next was, right, What kind of people do I want around me? Don't want people who are, high performers or not really people who are just chilling. In uni, it was very hard to find. Maybe a couple of guys were, but most people really wasn't. So I spent a lot of time on my own, just learning, reading books and stuff like that. And my environment slowly changed. And then I was spending so much time at home, I thought, you know what, why not tidy up my flat? So I got like a little bookshelf, got an iPad, started keeping my desk clear, and all of a sudden my uni work started getting better. Do you see what I mean? Once you chase this physique and really try to do it, you will unlock these different skill sets along the way, which is game changer, changes who you are completely, right? And then you carry that along with you. So now I'm in Manchester, and if you look around me, my flat's pretty neat. Like, look, I've got a Eisenhower matrix board up there, got a couple of paintings and drawings I'm doing and shit, got everything tidied out. Your environment is everything. Tailor it to your advantage. If you want to get in shape, put good food in your fridge, have some nice gym workout gear, whatever it is, tailor your environment to that goal, and then what you find is you'll apply the same principle in different areas of your life as well. Number 4 is goal orientation. This is the first time I literally had a North Star which guided my decision-making process, right? Before, all the goals were given to me by other people. Now, my parents wanted me to be a psychologist and a clinical psychologist, whatever, or an engineer, standard South Asian story, nothing new with that. It didn't really have an internal pull on my heartstrings, let's say. It wasn't like a dying need for me to do it. When it came to getting in shape and building a pretty ripped physique, it was almost like something I had to do. Like, as a man, I could not die without looking in the mirror and seeing absolutely shredded physique look back. That was just my mentality. And then once I had it, I told myself, all right, now the goal is to improve on this and don't fall off ever. Right, that is a goal orientation mindset. Now I have a North Star. All my decision making processes are tailored towards that, right? So even now that I'm in Manchester, when I'm going out to eat, I'll try to find places where I can find a good balance between something that I like and something that doesn't set me back. I'm tracking my energy levels after I eat meals. And you might think this isn't really that important, but once you have that goal and North Star, understanding how these little things work is how you're going to excel in the other areas of your life as well, right? So if I have a load of shit food and my energy's low, then the next day when I wake up to record a video, my brain's all over the place. I can't focus. When I'm on a sales call, brain's all over the place. When I'm trying to do client programming, brain's all over the place. But because I have a goal of staying in good shape, I have to eat properly, I have to hydrate myself, I have to take the right supplements, I have to sleep right, I have to exercise on time, I have to build a routine. I'm basically operating like a Lambo. So when you go into your business or your life, you've taken a Lamborghini in to do it. That's the difference of mentality I want you to ingrain. Yes, having business tactics is amazing. Yes, having a mentor and that is valid, but if your operating system isn't the best it can be, then there will always be a limiting factor. Now what I'm telling you is, if you have built a lean and mean physique, you have a high tier, top 1% operation system, Mac OS top, whatever the new one is, that's where you'll be operating at. It's so much easier for you to be successful in other areas if you double down on this. I honestly think this is the only reason why in 2 years I managed to go from being broke to having my own business. I've not heard anyone else do that in the space of time that I have. I'm not bragging, I'm just being completely honest. But I had an unrelenting amount of discipline in my lifestyle, right? And it's not perfect either, but I just had a minimum viable amount that I was working towards, right? I had that goal of, I need to stay in shape, and it was almost like, if I can do that and set that goal and achieve it, then what's stopping me from setting another goal, like growing my business and achieving that? So it becomes just a shift of the North Star, that's it. But you've got that North Star there. Like, how many times have you set a goal that you wanted to, that no one else has told you, and you've achieved it? Once you can start to do that, that's when your life will start to go down the trajectory that you want. Building a good body, honestly, is a cheat code to life. I wish someone had told me this stuff earlier. I would have doubled down on it when I was a kid even more. But I'm happy that I know this now, and I'm going to give this to you, the game plan. Just take it away, apply it, and start to see your life change as well. Goodbye.